you guys? Welcome back to another day with 56 Glitter. Today I am doing a draw and talk video, and well, I had a vote thing up, and well, I only got 3 votes, and they were all for different characters. So I'm going to do a spin the wheel on the last 3 options that were left, and just didn't include the other 2, and so we'll do a spin the wheel and we'll do best 2 out of 3. So we have Tigger, we've got Strawberry Shortcake, and we've got Zach and Cody on who I have left. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, put in the comments who you think's gonna win now before you see who wins. So and see if you're right on who you think's gonna win. So alright, here comes the first spin. Pause if you have the video if you haven't put in your guesses yet. Alright, 3, 2, 1. First point goes to Tigger. Alright. So, we've got 1 result. Our next one goes to 3, 2, 1. Strawberry Shortcake. Uh-oh. Alright, our next point goes to 3, 2, 1. Oh, Zach and Cody now have one. Uh-oh, this is sounding just like my vote system I had going on. Alright, so whoever wins this round will be the character I draw. Drum roll, please. And the winner is... Oh, it was a close one. It's Zach and Cody. I'm going to be drawing Zach and Cody, so stay tuned as I get set up for my draw video. Or my draw and talk. That was fun. I should do that more often. So, out of the characters you chose, looks like Zach and Cody won. Alright. We'll be back in a moment. Alright, so I took down my face so you guys could see me, so I could speed up the video so that it wasn't an hour long as usual. And I rotated the screen so you guys weren't looking at it sideways like I did with the Zuko video. I thought it would be easier, and yeah, so I really enjoyed drawing Zach and Cody. This was a little bit of an interesting choice just because it was someone else's fan art I was copy arting, and it was a bit more, it was different compared to other things I've drawn, but I really wanted to try it. So and you'll notice later that Cody, he's holding a beach ball. He was supposed to be holding a basketball, but I didn't proportion him quite right. So I went with a ball that would fit under his arm, and beach ball seemed appropriate since he does go on a cruise ship. And yeah, so I really enjoyed probably drawing Zach the most just because I loved drawing his sweater vest, and that was a lot of fun, and I loved the shapes behind it. Yeah, so comment down below, who was your favorite character on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, or Was it Zach or Cody? Was it London Tipton, Bailey? Anyway, just let me know down in the comments. I've probably watched the show once through, both the original and the follow-up. It's been a while though, so I'm not gonna remember all the characters' names. Like Ashley Tisdale's character, I don't remember the character's name she played, but yeah, love Ashley Tisdale. She's a great actress, and I love the actress for London. She's probably my favorite character. I also liked character Zach. I don't know if I just said that. I'm probably repeating myself a lot. So yeah. All right, story time. So, how many of you probably have gone on a plane ride or have traveled? Well, one of my favorite stories on a plane was probably when it was like my second year of high school, and I was traveling to Indiana. We had all gotten on the plane, and we'd probably been waiting 3 hours. Our flight got delayed, and so we're sitting in our seats finally. All of our luggage is finally put in the overhead, and the intercom turns on, and it was clear it was an accident because you could hear the flight attendants arguing, and one of the guys goes, "It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We could just duct tape the door, it's fine." And one of the ladies starts yelling at him and saying, "We can't do that, we can't just duct tape the door, are you insane?" And the woman was just like, "I can't believe you think that." And the guy goes, "It would be totally fine, it's totally acceptable, and no one will ever know." And the woman started yelling at him again, and then he finally goes, "Uh-oh, oh no." She goes, "Did you bump into the intercom?" He goes, "Yeah, maybe." And so the woman clicked the button again, and she goes, "Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be using this plane." And so we all, and we'd been, they've already started driving the plane, so we had to get redocked and then unload again and probably wait another hour, and not including the extra half hour of reloading onto the plane and getting resituated onto a whole new plane before we actually took off. So that's probably my favorite plane story, just because it was so comical, and I loved the guy. He was just like, "We could just duct tape the door, it's fine." Anyway, so that's probably my favorite plane story. I have had others, like we had one trip where they lost one of our bags, and it had like all of our electronics and hiking boots in it. So that was great. I've also been stopped by security for weird reasons. Like, I got stopped because I had a stuffed gnome in my bag, but they didn't stop me because of the scissors or the stapler in my bag, which I forgot was in there. So, I mean, yeah, my experiences with airports is a bit interesting. Yeah, I just thought this would be a fun topic for this video. I feel like every trip I've gotten on, I've always gotten sick in some way. Whether it's a cold or stomach flu, it's just, trips don't treat me kindly. I love trips, but they don't love me. So, and then on top of it, the flight stories, of course. But yeah, comment below, what kind of flight stories do you guys have? What is something interesting that has happened to you on a plane? Whether it's an interesting passenger that's maybe sitting in the seat next to you, or I don't know. Once I dropped an AirPod out of my AirPod fell out of my ear, and it fell in the guy's seat, or in his lap next to me. And I didn't know whether to grab it or not, because it was right there in the crotch, and so I didn't know whether to grab it or not. Would you have grabbed it? I don't know. He finally woke up and gave it back to me, but it was still awkward. Or I've also had it drop between the window seat and my seat to the point where it's just right perfectly out of reach, where you can't reach it unless you get out of your seat and lay on the floor and grab it. And I had to ask the guy next to me to get up and so I could lay on the floor and grab it. And of course everyone around us is like, why is she on the floor? Is she okay? And then they go, yeah. She just dropped her AirPod. She's picking it up. And of course I was just like, oh, thanks for telling the rest of the passengers what I'm doing on the floor. And of course everyone started laughing, but it was great. It was a good time. So yeah, that's the last plane ride I was on. A guy went to the bathroom, and we were sitting in the back seat, right next to the bathroom. And this guy comes down, and he goes into the bathroom. He comes out, and he had turned his back to me, and then I'm not sure if it was an accident, but he threw wet toilet paper at me. I will never forgive that. So offended, she said sarcastically. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the video. So if you guys enjoyed, please like or subscribe. And yeah, tell me what you guys hope for in my next video. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. 56 Glitter over and out.